Of all the different types of decisions that we have to make, there are only two that are the most important type. Let me set it up in a story. Follow me. Oh, by the way, I'm Dr. Geoffrey. I'm a crisis and split-second decisions expert, as well as an ER doctor, but I'm a decision specialist. Follow me on this story. When I was the medical director in Washington, D.C., I was at my desk. I was called because there's a museum being built, and at the top of it, one of the employees had fallen out. I get in my car, light flashing, I'm going down to the scene. I pull up. They had blocked off traffic. The crane showed the gentleman up top. A few people had already gone up. It was like a Denzel movie. I walked through and then people spread. And I get there and say, Chief, they're talking to me. This is the situation. So I immediately start to take off my clothes because I was going to put on the proper equipment so I can be hoisted up. And then as I'm getting changed, I look over and the team that was ready to go up was already dressed and ready to go. And they looked down. So I keep getting dressed and I realized what had happened was they had been trained 25 years. They were ready to go up. Here I am while I'm in charge. I can make the decision on who goes up and who does not. The end of the story is I chose not to go up and manage the scene from down below. The crew went up and took care of the patient and we transported him to the hospital. What's the point of that story? Well, let me frame it this way. There are two major types of decisions that we make. Deliberate decisions and split-second decisions. Deliberate decisions are those decisions that we make when we have more time. When you have information as much as reasonably possible, and when there are critical consequences. When I walked up, and while I was figuring out what was going on, that was in the space of deliberate decisions. Here's why. For time was an issue because the crew was ready to go up. Lack of information, well, it wasn't a lack. I knew the information. There's a sick person above. But the consequences were there as well. There were critical consequences. I had to be sure that we sent somebody up and sent them up in a timely way. So we were in that deliberate decisions. Time was important, but we had time because there was already a crew up there. We knew the information. And then the other are split-second decisions. And those are decisions when there's a true time constraint. L, lack of information. C, critical consequences. It's called the TLC factor. Or as you listen, what would you have done? Would you have gone up? Or would you have sent your crew up? Again, it was about deliberate decisions. And I ask you, do you know the difference between deliberate decisions and split-second decisions? Do you have a framework for it? I'm Dr. Geoffrey, crisis and split-second decisions expert. Join me for the next video. We're going to tease out more about what split-second decisions are. And in the end, when you finish this series, you will be a better decision maker. I encourage you to please, make sure you sign up for my YouTube channel or hit the icon to take you to the next part of this where we talk about split-second decisions.